Greetings to all of you who back the blue. Now I have to cover something that is very timely because of course it's election season and the usual suspects are out using their same Marxist playbook that they always do. So this was one of the responses that came in to my recent video about Sheriff Bruce Zukowski and Rep. Amelia Sykes. So when I read it and break down their little leftist attempt at elitist humor, I chalked it up to this is probably one of those cowards from Columbus. Don't hide behind your little sneaky coded YouTube identities. Put your real name on it. If you want to come out and make accusations, come all the way out. Don't hide. And this is a perfect example of why I feel that it is important to speak out about the things that I speak out on. Because when you do that, and you happen to look like me, the racist Marxists always expose themselves because they live to project what they do onto others. Hence the paid actor comment. Now, this is someone who apparently never bothered to do any research on the background between me and Sheriff Bruce Zukowski. And so that's the cool part about this whole thing, is because it gives me a chance to go back and share an amazing testimony. Because to me, it can only be characterized as a God thing. So nearly 3 years to the day, I'm in Kent, Ohio, at an upscale restaurant called The Overlook. I'm having my dinner, enjoying the beautiful environment and just taking in the scene, and the owner comes out and he introduces himself to me. And we hit it off immediately. And Chef Zoo immigrated to America from Lebanon, and he shared with me his dismay in watching so many people take a crap on the country that literally gives them so many freedoms. And I asked Chef Zoo, did he know of a local law enforcement agency that I could visit and recognize them for their commitment to being peace officers in the community. And he shared with me the respect that he had for the sheriff of Portage County because he was willing to stand up to the wokeites and tell the truth, whether it was what people wanted to hear or not. You know, so I'm immediately thinking this is someone who I want to meet. So the next month that I came into town, I found a local trophy shop, had a custom plaque made, and went over to the Portage County Sheriff's Office to present the plaque to Sheriff Bruce Zukowski. So that day when we met, he was blown away that a guy would come from Central Florida to acknowledge their department and to share my testimony and to thank him for not caving in. So after we sat and talked and he learned about my background and everything that I had been through as a kid and the positive impact that the law enforcement community had on my life and what I was trying to do with Support Our Shields, this man became personally committed to getting my story out to more people. And since that first meeting, I've been with him on ride-alongs. I've talked with different deputies and detectives. I've talked to several community members of Portage County, business owners that want a sheriff that is going to be tough on crime. Because when you coddle criminals, it tears down the community. And as I'm traveling the country, I check in with him and talk about what I'm seeing in a particular region. The negative effects of having a freaking wide open border. The fallout from watching the fentanyl crisis and human trafficking spread its tentacles throughout this entire country. I was there with him when some damn fool crackhead decided that he'll just smash all the windows in the courthouse because he can't get his magic mushrooms, and what that was gonna cost the citizens of that community. Like it, when you see all the glass here on the ground.
How you doing? This is what we deal with every day. This type of nonsense, you know, law enforcement. and it just keeps getting worse and worse. And we have to start taking it back. We have to.
So when I look at this comment, I can only draw a conclusion that either this is one of these brain dead basement dwellers, or it's one of these butthurt psych simps who can't stand when someone like me has the nerve to criticize a person of color because they're doing a terrible job. And if that triggers you or hurts your feelings, I don't give a damn. I'm tired of the games. That's what will make America great again. When men come together from all nationalities, all backgrounds, and say no more bullshit. This wokeness ends with us. So that's what our bond and our brotherhood represents. And you hate to see that. All of these melanated Marxists hate to see it because that's your game. Divide, conquer, and control. Not me. Not Hollywood. Let me tell you something, fool. I left the Democrat plantation over 25 years ago, and I'm not going back. And now we have our own little estate. How you like me now? So Sheriff Zukowski didn't get a black actor, you damn fool. He has a brother who happens to be black and who lives the American dream because of the sacrifice that he and the men and women of law enforcement make every day. So you can take this video back to the punks, the perverts, and the parasites in your Democratic Party and let them know they got the wrong one. I'm not down with your race baiting. I'm not down with your poverty pimps. I'm here to expose you. And I'm just getting started.